How are you today? Welcome back to our channel, and it's my pleasure to have you here today. As we all know, every business runs on the basis of sales, and if you're not making sales, it can be a very huge headache to the management and even the employees. So the question is, you have the marketing department, you have the sales department, you have the right budget, you're doing your ads or maybe even the social media ads, but still you can't walk out with quality leads. The question is, where is the problem? And in that case, what action do you need to take as an organization to help you convert sales? There's a mistake that most sales managers do in big organizations. When the sales teams are not making any sales, they will assume that the sales team are not well conversant with the product knowledge. So they'll spend a lot of time talking about the product knowledge, talking about the features and the benefits of the product. You can do this over and over and over and over, but I'll assure you that you'll come back with the same results. So there begs my question: what do I need to do as a salesperson to help me skyrocket my sales? The first thing that you need to note as a salesperson is that sales is all about people. Product don't buy product, people buy product. And in any case, you should put people first before the product. Selling is 80% people and 20% the sales person. What happens is, when most salespeople get out to the field to sell, they will spend huge amount of time talking about the benefits of the product, the features of the product and the company and themselves, without having in mind who they are talking to or who they are talking with. As a salesperson, you need to develop interest in people. Put people first and put people before the product, because it's the people who buy this product. And once you've created that relationship, once you've put people first, you will start your journey of making thousands and millions of sales. That being said, don't forget that it's people who buy product. Putting your product before the people is like putting the cart in front of the horse. How do you expect that happen? The cart cannot pull the horse. So think about this. As a salespeople, you should invest more in the people who you expect to buy from you. Invest more in the people, the prospect that you want to sell to. Let's speak for an example. You are in the real estate industry and you're selling properties. I see most of the salespeople, what do? They walk by the roadsides, maybe carrying the flyers or the posters and giving them to the prospect. Let's take for an example, if he or she meets a prospect who is walking. What will they do? They will take the first 5 minutes or the first 3 minutes talking about their products, talking about where their products are, talking about the prices, talking about the benefits. There begs the question: who told you that the customer was in the market for that particular piece of property? As a salesperson, you need to develop that rapport between you and the person you're selling to. You need to create that relationship so that the person can be spirit free, and from that you'll get to understand what the person wants. Remember, people buy from reasons other than the benefits of the product or the service that you are offering. People buy because they are looking for a solution, and if you can present that solutions to this person, you'll find that the prospect will buy from you because he's in the market or is looking to solve that pain point, and that will help them buy from you. I'll take for an example, maybe walk into the malls, the shoe shiners. What kind of business can you say they are in? Are they in the shoe shining business? You'll find that they are not in the shoe shining business, but they are there to provide that kind of value, that kind of feeling to these customers. And customers don't go to them because they are shining shoes, but customers will pick that one particular person that whenever they visit that person, the person, as in the customer, will get that kind of satisfaction. Products do not think, feel or talk. So people do put people first in your business, or put people first in your sales. There's a misconception that there's shortage of money, and in most cases I get clients saying that we're in a low season right now and we cannot sell, or right now is a bad time to sell, and that is why we are not making sales. My question is, why are you not making sales and other people are making sales? And let me elaborate this with this example. Money in the economy is like a lake or a river. Imagine you decide to draw out the water in a lake. How long will it take you to? My answer is definitely you won't be able to do that. And that is why the money in the economy is exactly as that. So you need to find a way of communicating with these clients. Once you've developed that rapport with these clients, you need now to let them sell your products for you, or let them sell your services for you. And when you're talking about this, once you've achieved that spirit, the free spirit in clients, they'll open up to you. They'll tell you what they're looking for. They'll even tell you specific things that will make them buy the kind of product that you are selling. Before you introduce yourself, or before you go directly to the product or services that you're selling, have in mind that first develop that impression, or else you'll be doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, but you'll get back to the starting point where you are. How do you develop a relationship with the customer? How do you get this person to trust you? You need to get exactly what they are looking for. The more they spend, the better they feel. People like spending money, and this can be seen. Somebody who has money won't go for cheap products. These people will go for the trendy fashions. This is why you see that as somebody grows through the financial ladder, they would resort into changing their automotive. Let's say, for example, somebody was driving an X-Trail. The person can graduate, or the person can get to the next level, either Fortuner or a Toyota Prado or that. As they get money, money makes them feel good, and the more they spend, the more they feel better. As a salesperson, how can you sell this value to these particular clients? And that begs the next point. Why do people buy? What are some of the reasons that make people buy? Some people buy because of class, because of need, and some people buy because they just have some money idling somewhere and they're looking for ways to spend this money. So as a salesperson, you need to get to understand the stage in which this client is, and that one will be covered in our next video. How do you get to interrogate the client indirectly to a point where the client sells on your behalf, and what you do in that case is just closing. Be on the lookout for our next video and you'll get that. Believe it or not, people love to spend money, and the more they spend, the better they feel. And that is why you'll get comments like, hey, have you seen my shoes? Oh, these ones I bought them at this particular amount. Have you seen my latest house? I did build this house with this specific amount. Nobody would like to associate themselves with cheap things. So how do you get to know exactly how to dig this, how to harness this information from the client? If you don't get into the communication with the buyer, you have no chance of ever making a sale, because the communication will be a unidirectional. It will be like you are speaking to yourself, you are preaching to yourself. Don't be too quick to talk too much. A good salesperson talks 20% and listens 80%. Through listening and showing interest will make this client trust you. Just thinking about your product is not communicating, or talking about your product is not communicating. And that one I will elaborate using this example. Most people sell salvations to those people who are in the Muslim community, and it's like telling somebody who is a staunch Muslim to believe and to declare that Jesus is Lord. And the same thing cuts across the Christianity. It's like telling somebody that no, whatever you guys are praying is Jesus does not exist. Pray through Mohammed. So when you get into such kind of conversation, that is the kind of the feeling that the clients gets with you when you think about the product and you're trying to force your product. Communication opens up avenues for sale, because through communication you'll get to understand what exactly this client is going through. A good salesperson will know how to handle objections. There's a time I was looking for some pair of shoes. Then I called this friend of mine, and in my description was, I'm looking for a pair of shoes, but my budget was 2,000 Kenya shillings. So the person went out, looked for that shoes, and she came back to me and told me that I didn't get the shoes that you are looking for on that budget. When I ask you, can I get something within that budget? What I really need to know, can I get some, is this person enough to understand what exactly means good to me? You need to interrogate this client, the value of what they are buying, the value of what they would like to be seen, the value that they would like people to perceive when they're in the possession of that particular product or services. Price is a myth, and once you can attach your services or products to the value, people will pay definitely for that price. And as the saying goes, when the value exceeds money, people pay for it. So ensure the product that you're selling, ensure the services that you're selling provides that value to this particular client. When a client tells you, I'm looking for a property worth 400,000 shillings, get to know what is the value that this person wants to associate with when they're interacting with this product or service. Get to understand, get to have that conversation with these people, and get to get exactly that. Price is a myth, and when a client is telling you that he has a budget of around 400,000, take this to the bank. This client can buy something double that amount. Get to know that price is a myth, and when they say they are looking for that budget, what they want to be sure is, are you selling things that have value? Most salespeople lose sales due to unspoken objections. Sometimes the client is objecting about the price, but it's not all about the price. The client is not just sold on the product or services that you are selling. So getting the sale isn't about the money, it's about the buyer having confidence that the product that you are selling is the right one. So as a salesperson, you need to master this, and you need to get to exactly communicate with your client. People believe that when you reduce your prices, people will buy. When I was starting the agency, I couldn't get clients. My point of thinking was, clients were not buying from me because I was expensive. I lowered my price, and still I didn't end up with any sale at that moment. Then I went back to the drawing board and realized, how can I change this? How can I make this work? And how can I get these clients to buy from me? I learned how to develop that confidence. We are looking to help you equip your sales team. We are looking to help you have a vibrant sales team that knows how to close. If that is you and you're on the other side of this video, I can tell you that you can get in touch with us. We'll help you train your salespeople. We'll help your sales team close deals, and we'll help your brand grow online, because sales is every pipeline, sales is every foundation that every organization relies on. Please don't forget to subscribe if you find this video valuable. We are releasing videos each and every week to help you maximize the effort and to help you maximize on the sales. Until next time, my name is Coach Kelvin Waga, and I'm looking forward for that your call, or that your interaction, or that your comment, or that your subscription. See you next time, and thank you.